ba 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 ba. Who is ready for an Olympic-sized championship story? Ooh, I am. Oui, as am I. Oh, well, this might be a little bit awkward, but Olivia the ostrich? Yes. Well, you're British. That's right. And Gilles a giraffe. Everybody knows I am French. Right. But this Olympic-sized championship story is about an American gymnast. Oh, we know. Mais oui, but we are big fans. You are? Oh, yes. She is so adorable, that Laurie Hernandez. So talented. The heart of a champion. And that, my friend, does not have borders. Oui. Oh, that Gilles. That is true. Who doesn't love the heart of a champion wrapped up in such an adorable little spunky package? Well, she has a very good point. I bet Laurie Hernandez will be very happy to know that she has big fans all over the world. And, giraffes and ostriches and probably the bears as well, if I think about it. She's got this. It's her own book. And what has she got? Talent, gold medals. Let's see what else she's got. Every day before school, Zoe watched the birds perched in the tree outside her bedroom window. Chirp, 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 chirp. She loved the way they hopped and balanced on the branches. She loved the way they flew. As she ate her morning cereal, something on TV caught Zoe's eye. A gymnast was dancing along a beam, flipping and spinning and landing with her arms out, flying for real. Look at that. Everyone is captivated. When you see those girls do their thing on the Olympics and all the different, the boards and the beams and the mats, you cannot take your eyes off of them. Zoe, well, she wanted to do that too. So her dad took her shopping for a leotard. That is step 1 to being a gymnast. Her mom drove her to her first gymnastics class. That is step 2 of being a gymnast. Zoe loves stretching, tumbling, swinging on the bars. But her favorite thing of all was the balance beam. Ooh, that is challenging. Zoe learned to turn and jump light as a bird on a branch. Other kids in class wobbled. Oh, or fell. But not Zoe. Look at that, how graceful. And that little pink leotard looks adorbs. Soon, Zoe was ready to fly, just like the gymnast on TV. She stood on the end of the beam and gripped it with her toes. Imagine that, squeezing your toes around a beam. And then she lifted her arms, and then she leaped. And for a moment, Zoe flew. Cuckoo. Then she hit the mat with a thump. Now Zoe's knee hurt, her shoulder hurt, her head hurt. Inside, her heart hurt too. That's okay, kid. I mean, you don't learn how to fly unless you take that first leap. And then, when you fall, the better to learn how to land. That night, Zoe told her parents she didn't want to go back to gymnastics class. Oh, no. Because you fell? Her dad asked. When you were learning to walk, you'd fall down and get right back up. But Zoe, well, the thing is, she didn't remember learning to walk. She did, however, remember hitting the mat with a thump. One time, I fell running a race, her older brother said. Then I picked myself up. You can't let a fall make you quit. But Zoe's brother was big and, well, she was little. I fall all the time in karate, her older sister told Zoe. That's part of what we do. We learn to fall without getting hurt. But falling had hurt, and Zoe didn't want to fall again. Oh, she's taking this fall hard. Let's go out, Zoe's mom said. Go out? Asked her dad. Why? To celebrate, said her mom. Celebration meant ice cream, sprinkles, and fudge. Come on. Woo! Yes, celebration, ice cream. Everybody knows ice cream with sprinkles and fudge equals celebration. What are we celebrating? Asked Zoe's brother. Zoe's first fall, said Zoe's mom. It's good news. How is falling good news? So each fall makes you better, Zoe's mom told her. Now you have to try again. Maybe you'll fall, but maybe not. You won't know unless you try. A tiny bird soared over Zoe's head. Chirp, 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 chirp. The next week, Zoe went back to gymnastics. She did somersaults and cartwheels. She turned flips and she danced along the beam. And sometimes she fell off. But every time she did, she got right back on. After several weeks, Zoe's class put on a show for all the families. And when it was Zoe's turn, she hopped up on the beam. She paused and lifted her arms and her chin, like so. Her parents smiled, and her brother and her sister cheered. Woo! Woo! Her coach nodded. You know, the coach nod when they go like that. Zoe breathed deeply. You feeling it? Little stage fright happening maybe? We can do this. In a moment, she would jump into the air. She didn't know if she would fall or if she would land safely, but she knew one thing. Let's see. Oh, we're having flashbacks. Look at this. And the bird inspiring her and her leaping and the fall and with her crying and looking upset. And it's all there in her mind. But what's the one thing she knew? She was ready to fly. I think that Zoe is really a pseudonym for Laurie. I think this is Laurie's story. And she's just saying it's Zoe like it's somebody else. But that's my theory. Let's see what Laurie says in the back. As a gymnast, I've fallen more times than I can count. At first, every fall felt like a failure. See? Just like Zoe. I thought it meant that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't meant to be a competitive athlete. Then I realized that falling is how you learn. What matters isn't how often you fall, but how often you get back up. Okay, you know what? That is true about gymnastics and life in general. Just remember that. Even as an Olympian, I still feel scared when I try something new, inside or outside the gym. But I never let fear hold me back, and neither should you, because no matter what your dreams are, they're worth all the falls in the world, because eventually you'll fly. You got this. Love, Laurie. Oh, as if I didn't love her before. Now I love her even more. That was, très inspirational. Oh yes, Gilles, très inspirational indeed. Oh, she's such a little spitfire, isn't she? Yes, but now she has not only filled my mind with incredible Olympic feats, she has filled my heart. Oui, 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 as you say in France. Oui, that's what we say. Oui, oui, oui. Oh yes, I feel so inspired. And you know what, StoryTeller? What? I got this. And also, I got this. And you know what also? You got this. See you next time.